Good morning. In this presentation, we are going to see how we can trade in natural gas. Before looking into that, let us see what happened yesterday and what we expected yesterday. The chart which you are viewing is an 1 hour chart. That means every single candlestick represents 1 hour. Whenever I place the cursor on a particular candlestick, you can see the date below. This is the date below. You can see the date below. These double dotted vertical lines indicates the price opening and closing for the respective days. Yesterday natural gas opened around 148. So you can see this tiny candlestick that indicates the price opening. More or less it was around 147.8 or 47. So what we expected in natural gas was that we expected that the market can stay in downtrend or continue its selling, because there was no doubt that it was staying. So you can see there was a price closing lower, and the Friday it was completely dominated by the sellers, and on Saturday also the market came down. So normally we expected that the price has got the potential to move down, having this suppose resistance zone 151 and 155 as the major resistance. So now let us see what happened after that. After the price opening, you can see the market was staying lower. Normally during the trading morning session, we may not have much volatility in natural gas. So it was a perfect consolidation in the morning session, and all of a sudden in the evening the market went up and tested this 151, and the market was taking some support. You can see the market was taking some support around 151, and you can see and it closed in the same zone itself, just above 151 or 152. So on seeing the price action on yesterday's price action, we can see after the initial consolidation the market took the good support around 148, and it bounced back and closed higher. Now let us go back and see the importance of 148. You can see so many times the market had provided a recovery here. So after testing 148, it had provided recovery, and the next day and it had gone up. So it is not new that it is acting as the 148 zone acted as a major support for natural gas yesterday. That pushed the market higher. So since natural gas, that is the reason we have marked these two zones, 147 and 148. You can see that this was a zone on the previous weeks. You can always see the date below. So that pushed the market higher, and it went up till 162, near 162. Now again it is a clear drop. And what we can consider on seeing the price action is that after a drop from 162 till 148, it is quite normal for any market to show a retracement. But we should know the reason why it has bounced back. The one reason we had identified is that it is a major support that pushed the market higher last week, or not even last week, on 29th, you can say that. But in order to have a better understanding about the price action that is happening in natural gas, let us go back to the international market price action that is happening in NYMEX, and we can decide this. This is the zone which you are seeing. You can see the date below, and the chart is similar to that of what we are following in MCX. All the candlestick represents 1 hour. You can see the time and date and the price, but only difference is that it is quoted in dollars, and natural gas, as everybody know, nat gas is trading in NYMEX. So we have drawn two lines. You can see a red and a blue line. These are the moving average lines we are using, and just we are using as a channel. We have converted a moving average into a channel to make for the market adjustment. So it is guiding us and helping us. If you want to know in depth about how this averages works, you can call us and we are ready to help you. But this is the gap. You can see that this is a Friday closing. After the Friday closing, the market opened up yesterday. So that is the reason we had a price action here. You can see the same zone. On Saturday the market opened here. So what happened is that after a consolidation here, the price went up. But the most important thing which you should notice is that our MCX price closed around 152 point something, 152.3. But after the price closing in MCX, you can see that in the international market the price had provided a lot of buying momentum, and it has cleared the average zone, and it has cleared everything and it is now staying in this zone. So what does that means? It means that today you are going to expect a very big spiked up price opening in natural gas. And also the reason behind why we thought the natural gas can continue selling is that you can see that this zone, we had drawn a red color line. See how many times it had taken a support here. Now it has taken a resistance last week on Friday. So that is the reason till this zone we expected the natural gas to stay in downtrend, but now you can see in the late night the market has cleared this. So this is the risk we have in because MCX closed just before a major price action. Last Friday also we had that MCX close here, and after that we had a big price action, and yesterday also we had witnessed this. So you should be very careful while holding your positions in natural gas. So there is no doubt that today we are going to have an opening here. Let us go back and see why the price bounced back from here in natural gas in the international market. The reason was that now I have changed to a daily chart. So now I have changed to a daily chart. All the sticks represents a single day, and we are following this average over here in the daily chart, which tells us that this average was supporting the natural gas a lot. You can see it was here yesterday the price came down and tested this average, and it had provided a bounce back. So that is the reason why we had a clear bounce back from natural gas. And why we expected the market to continue selling was that if the price had broken, now the price had recovered, if the price had broken this 2.64, you would have seen a very clear reversal and big reversal. It is not big reversal, it is a big price action downside. So that is the reason we took that risk, and we expected the market to continue its downtrend, having a resistance around 2.76, this zone, this line, 2.76, but we cannot do anything because after the price closing in MCX the market went up and it is not staying here. So what we can do is that you can see when the price was around this zone on the last Thursday, after the inventory report the market came down here, and the last Thursday it was around 160. So now let us go back and see. We know that it is going to open higher now, and also it is going to be above 154, where our average is indicating above 154, and the channels will be staying down if the price opens above like 158. What you can expect today is that so you can expect the market natural gas to open near 157 to 158. So probably in this zone we can expect the natural gas to open, which means that today you can expect the market to stay in buying. So having 154 as a support, till 154 you can go for buying in natural gas. So if the price can break 161.5, the high created, or 162, it has got a momentum. It can move higher till 176, 166 and 172. So these are the zones where you can expect the market to go if the price stays in line with the momentum. And one more thing we want to say is that in order for the natural gas to clear this zone, so you can see that, let us go back to have an in-depth understanding. Let us go back, and I have drawn a line 2.86. So this 2.86 is not a very easy zone. It is also a very toughest resistance. You can see whenever I am moving this, you can see the date below, and just follow these red lines. How many times the market has got a hit in this 2.86. So you can go back and see here also the 2.86. How you can see how many times the market has taken a hit here. So that is the reason you cannot underestimate this 2.86 also. So it's going to so this is how you need to watch international price and code with MCX. So the platform here we are using is an MetaTrader 4 from FX Pro. You can use FX Pro, that is they have updations are quite full. It is a demo account which we are using, so you can also use the demo account and see how the price is moving in natural gas. Of course it is for free only. So let us see what's going to happen during our trading session, and thanks a lot for watching our video, and happy trading. Take care. Bye.